Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store. As it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They come in playing reasonably well. Losers the last time out, but winners of 4 of 5 before that. Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they too come in off the bye, so we should have two teams that are eager to get back at it.
And players are creatures of habit. You can bet they enjoyed the time off, but you know they're also ready to get right back into the swing of things.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by their veteran QB, the former Delaware Blue Hen, Joe Flacco.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Catch number 44 on the year. It's a first down. Bootleg, Flacco. Pass caught by Phelan. And he's got this down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. To pass, Flacco. Into the hands of Cedric Tillman. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 25-yard line.
First down, Cleveland.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Again, they turn to Ford. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Now Flacco. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
First and goal, Cleveland.
They go power. This is Johnson, the fullback. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ford going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. And I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and
They're going to try it. Here's Flacco. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Browns take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. The touchdown giving them the first quarter lead. Remember, they lost a rough game 2 weeks ago. Then they had to sit through the open week, but a good start here.
And just think about everyone around them, everyone around the organization. When you lose headed into that open week, everyone's cringing because you don't have a chance to get on the horse and ride it again for at least 2 weeks. Well, they were able to take that time, use it constructively, and now they're back in form.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here come the Jets for their initial possession of the game. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
So no advantage in this game for either quarterback in terms of coming off that open week, huh?
Yeah, they both had bodies.
Both had them, so you got to figure both of them went back, watched some extra tape, polished up their game, checked out their fundamentals, but they also both had an extra week to prepare for each other's defenses. This could be a whole lot of fun.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
Don't jump. Press. Easy. Green light. West right zip.
Back to throw. Fields. Wilson's got it complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for
Here we go.
Jets.
Here's Fields. Going right back to Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 42-yard line. Now it's Fields. And he's taken down. This will be a Browns sack. So now they operate back from their side of the field here, 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Fields. Eluding the pressure right. That's downfield. He's got Taylor. A game there with 30 big ones.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. To throw is Fields. Flush to his right. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll run with Hall. They juked him. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Another Jets. First down. First and goal.
They'll run with Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. So he had the nice run to get him down there, was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Joe Flacco and company heading back out onto the field. The last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watched the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7, or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On the sneak, here's Flacco. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Passing play, Flacco. Pass complete to Judy on the out route. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Flacco from midfield. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
And the Browns first down.
Flacco fakes the give, sets to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
This is Ford. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Flacco. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Cleveland.
Setting up to throw, Flacco. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here and try and gain that yardage back.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. 3rd down, Flacco from the gun. And it's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Jets offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but with the wheels as well. NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Got a man complete, it's Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action. It's Fields. Steps away. And able to find Alan Lazard. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Alan Lazard, 49 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level.
This is what can happen if you keep plays alive with your feet. He was in the pocket, got out of the pocket, and then gave his receivers a chance to get open. And then he's more than good enough to deliver it on time for the score.
So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2. Fields trying to throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Flacco looks to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Flacco. He finds his man, complete. That's Ford. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Flacco.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Jets will take over. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. That check down complete to Hall.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Fields. Throw right side, Wilson.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, Fields. This pass out wide to Hall.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
14 more yards. That's another Jets. First and 10 at the
Fields throwing again. There's Hall bringing in another one.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. You see the numbers, up over 200 passing yards already.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Angel.
Now Fields.
Wilson's got it complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This a 33-yard attempt. And the now 40-year-old veteran able to put this one through.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. It's Week 10, Veterans Day coming up on Tuesday, by the way. We salute all the brave men and women who keep our country safe. This one's for you. Here we go with the highlights. Our tour around the NFL starts now. At Mile High, the Broncos at home to take on the Raiders in the AFC West. And this is J.K. Dobbins. He'll take it all the way, 26 yards, it's a touchdown. Meanwhile, let's check in on the Dolphins. They're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And it's Tua, a touchdown pass here from 23 yards out. This one's all tied at 14 at the half. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers hosting the New England Patriots. And it's the veteran Baker Mayfield. One of 2 touchdown passes for him in this first half. This one's gone to the half, and it's the Buccaneers on top in this one at halftime. A final look there at the rest of the scores from Week 10 with Cincinnati, Dallas, Kansas City, and Tennessee all on their bye. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And able to get this out to the 25. The Jets offense and quarterback Justin Fields heading back out there. And he continues to show off his ability to run the football when the opportunity is right. He is the NFL leader in rushing yards from the QB position. Fields now to throw. And a completion to Wilson. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And this play still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. And he will get out of bounds and pick up the first down. So they catch the defense napping, and the fake spike works to move the chains. Back to throw, Fields. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now as they're down to the 29-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Fields. And that'll be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. They will start this drive with 4. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Flacco. He'll get this complete to Tillman. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Now a 3rd and 6. Flacco from the gun. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
They're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Off-play action, Fields. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
At the 37-yard line.
Now it's Fields. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. So the completion good for 7 there. And 3rd and 8 now.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 8.
To throw is Fields. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They fake the handoff. Now Flacco to pass. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Setting up to throw, Flacco. Over the middle into the hands of Burks. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. 3rd down, Flacco from the gun. Open man, that's Tillman. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They run with Ford. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now it's Flacco. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. So after 2 1st downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Right back to Njoku. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
To number 85, David Njoku. A gain of 30.
Now Flacco. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. And this will be incomplete. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Flacco. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th.
A 50-yard attempt.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that'll bring him back within a point. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers have to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The home team's offense and Breece Hall headed out onto the field. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and made him a real weapon in the passing game. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8.
At the 47-yard line.
A shotgun snap, Fields. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 29-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
2nd and 5.
11.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Pass complete, he's got Lazard on the out route. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
That's good for another Jets.
Hall want to give up the middle. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They'll go again with Hall. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Green 19, green 19. Go.
Now here's Fields on the sneak. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 2 yards is the pickup. And the Jets are going to have it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now here's Fields on the sneak. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Jets will add to their 4th quarter lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Ford. Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. This is 1st and 10.
Gain of 12. 1st down, Brown.
They'll keep it on the ground. Ford. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now Flacco. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. We're backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Flacco. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Setting to throw, Flacco. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku.
His third touchdown now on the year.
And the Browns have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So down only 2 now. Still a chance to finagle their way into field goal range if they can get this onside kick. And the Jets have got it. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3 and out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
One more time with Hall.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape, and that is not going to get it done. Well, if this defense can hold him to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
Extend.
They snap it to Fields.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
The defense was almost too good on that play. They took away all of his targets. The one thing they forgot, to account for him as a runner. And he was able to tuck it and go for the end zone and get it done.
Now Folk for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it was all capped off by the Justin Fields touchdown run. He took it in himself.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. So Flacco and the Browns down by 9. 45 seconds remaining. Pressure mounting. Flacco. This short pass into the hands of the Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
And he'll spike it with exactly 30 seconds now left on the clock.
Clock at 30 seconds. 2nd and 10.
Flacco to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
Big play looming here. This is 3rd and 7 with a crowd on their feet.
Flacco. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
They're going to try it. Here's Flacco. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level for both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high-flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did. And just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points,